Yeah, right. The traits of it.
So to analyze the last and most important character, Peter Pan the boy. Pan means everything, the divine eternal child or youth. The idea of youth is you have unlimited options. You have everything. You are youth. It's Pan, Peter Pan. But he remains in Neverland and he's king of the Lost Boys. Now here's the question that you have to ask with that. Is being king of the damned really a king? Because it's Lost Boys. Now here are the questions, and these are the deep questions that Peter Pan fails to answer, and this is where we're finding ourselves with men and society today. This is why Peter Pan matter. These old stories matter today, is what I'm trying to bring to the discussion. Why would you want to sacrifice the potential of youth to become nothing but a death-obsessed tyrant? Why would he give up his youth to be Captain Hook? That's how he sees it, right?
Right.
And that's the same way that kids can see it if their parents are just angry and they suck. You don't want to be miserable and old.
It's like we said before. All we see the struggles a man trying to be godly goes through. Why would you want that? Right.
And here's a different way of saying that I liked a little bit better. Is the sacrifice, which we talked about earlier, the sacrifice of the spontaneity of childhood. Think about this for as a personal note, like when we were young and we weren't married and engaged and all these things, we could hop in a car and go to a car meet and do whatever we wanted. Like,
we could have been delinquents. There was
like
nothing, no
yeah,
responsibility.
we could be
were.
hoodlums and
Paperwork
spontaneous,
kids.
and
Yeah.
we were Pan. We could do anything,
Yeah.
right?
Could be and were.
Breaking cars, crashing into cars, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Right. But here's the thing. The question of the story is that sacrificing that worth the burden of maturity? Peter Pan's refusal to mature is a form of suicide because he's killing his future best self. When men choose to be boys and not men, they're killing what they could be.
Yeah. You stub your potential.
So and this is a mouthful, and this is direct from Peterson. The immature hedonist, terrified of the patriarchal tyrant, not only dooms himself to a mode of behavior that culminates in something like suicidally distressed nihilism, but also he violates the order of the relationship between men and women because he refuses to grow up to become the sort of person that a man could establish a relationship with, and that demolishes any possibility of future family. What does that mean? When men stay boys, there's no marriage, there's no family, there's no kids. Society collapses.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
It's all over. It's all over.
And Peterson also said the bitterness that will accrue to you as a consequence of the pathway to failure, failing to make the right sacrifices, you will become bitter and dangerous. And get this, you want to know the worst part about all that? That, what I just said right there, where you land bitter and dangerous, is the very thing that Peter Pan was running away from with Captain Hook.
Right.